I don't know why, but this is giving me Power Ranger vibes. So as I come on in, you can still see where I recede the most or thin out the most, which is right in the front. Speaking just purely on my personal experience in using the device, yes, I do. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayden. We have part 3 of this series, which is the iRESTORE Elite trial use journey, see how it's going. I have done a part 1 and part 2, which will be linked down below, where we started the journey. We did a 3-month check-in and now we are at the halfway point of a 12-month journey. In my previous video, I shared the improvements thus far. So now that we are 6 months in, we're going to see if that has been maintained or improved even further. If you are unaware of what I am talking about, the iRESTORE Elite device is this bad boy right here. It looks like so. This sits on your head. There are LED lights in here, red light therapy. Takes 12 minutes. You just go about your day, your business. I usually do it in the morning when I have my breakfast as I'm sitting down and eating. 12 minutes is done and then you mosey on throughout the day. The pros to using this device: it is pain-free, it's quick. Sometimes you forget that it's on your head and until the little beep goes off to let you know, hey, my 12 minutes is done. It looks quite sleek. I like the packaging. It's very well constructed. It is, however, very pricey. Though there is a discount code if you are interested in grabbing this and you want to save some money, that will be down below. Some things that I think could be improved upon is how bulky it is. It makes it extremely difficult to travel with. I have recently just got back from some holidays and this took up a considerable amount of space in my luggage. I don't typically do checked luggage, but I had to because I needed to take this along with me. It is obviously also on the pricier end of the scale, but I'm a firm believer in you get what you pay for. Much as I explained in my previous video, I myself started receding in my early 20s. I didn't necessarily have any issues with the crown or anything along the sides. It was just receding at the, not so much receding, but thinning out at the front of my head. In the first video, you could clearly see the outline of my top of my head, my skull, through how sparse and thin my hair was. In last video, it was significantly thicker. You could see less of the outline of my skull, the top of my head. So as I come on in, you can still see where I recede the most or thin out the most, which is right in the front. When I started my journey of receding, I tried a whole bunch of stuff, from pills to topical solutions, minoxidil, those little rollers, do like little needle action so the minoxidil can sink in further, massage techniques, you name it, I tried it. And when I started using the iRESTORE Elite device, we can't deny that things started to improve. We're going to come on in. You can see close up the top of my head, whereas in the previous 2 videos, you could clearly see where it was thinning out. So there is still some sparse growth here, but my hair is significantly thicker than it has been in the last 6 to 8 months. I have gotten some questions in my DMs over on Instagram around this device when I did my first video and then the 3-month check-in. And the most prevalent question was, is there any changes to the sensitivity of my scalp since using this? And I can honestly, hand on heart, say no, there has been no adverse effects in using the device. I haven't noticed any significant changes or any changes period to my scalp. The only changes I have noticed and we can visibly see is the thickness of my hair. The other question that I typically have gotten is whether or not I have religiously used the device every single day. And I can say honestly 90% of the time I use it every single day. The only times that I haven't been able to use it is when we traveled overseas. And that was because we had limited space in our luggage and it just couldn't fit. So that was a 14-day period, and that's it. I have used it every single day since that point onwards. And that was early on when I first received the device. I'm going to insert some footage of my hair in total. I will do like a all-around shot, just so you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the thickness of my hair. In times past, you were able to see the top of my scalp easily when light would shine on because there wasn't a lot to my hair. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the flash on so you can take a little look-see and see whether or not you can see my scalp. I mean, obviously there's still going to be points where you do see it. That is vastly different to even 3 months ago. Do I recommend the iRESTORE Elite device? Speaking just purely on my personal experience in using the device, yes, I do. We will do a 12-month checkup just to see if there's any additional improvement. Now, full disclosure, it has not made my hairline come back. What it has done is increase the body of my hair. I have seen online that other people have had different experiences where they have had significant regrowth come forward. But having said that, I'm 100% happy with what I'm getting right now. I will link everything down below. If there are ever any additional discounts to this device, I will be the one to share it with you. So make sure you hit the notification bell, you subscribe, you like, you share, you do all the things, because I would hate for you to miss out. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure you do all the fun stuff, but most importantly, stay tuned.